Hello Rebel and welcome back to my life. So I was isolated for a very long time this month and last month, and it was not glorious. But I decided to take advantage of the lack of visitors, and particularly the lack of D&D in my life, and do something I've never done before. I built a D&D table. Now, you don't need a specialty D&D table to play D&D. I used my dining room table for years, and when we moved to the new house, I used folding tables for a long time. But the great thing about designing and building your own D&D table is that you can customize it to be pretty much exactly how you want it, whatever that means for you. For me, the first thing that I realized was I wanted a corner inset area for me to sit as the dungeon master. I first saw this in Critical Role, and it just looked so cool. It allows way more room for your players to sit without crowding into your DM space, and it makes it easier to set your play area up in the center of the table so that you and all the players can interact with it. But beyond that, I really had no idea what I was doing. I've never built any furniture before, much less a big old table. Fortunately, I have a neighbor who is A, awesome, and B, really good at this kind of thing. So not only could he tell me exactly what I needed to do, but he was able to lend me the tools I needed to do it. So instead of getting new wood, I headed to a reclaimed wood center. They basically take wood that's been pulled off of old buildings being torn down, like houses or whatever, and sort it by size so you can find what you want. And when you get that reclaimed wood and build with it, it's got crazy character. Like you can see the history of the wood in the nail holes and discoloration. But first I had to sand it all down, and oh my god, that is a process. I am fully convinced they will still be finding sawdust in that garage a century from now. Then I cut little joints into the board so they'd hold together before gluing them side by side, and once the glue had set, I cut out the actual shape of the tabletop itself. Then it was all about building the skirt. I had no idea how important skirts were before this, and installing the legs, and then more sanding, and then varnishing, and boom! I had a frickin' D&D table. This thing is a beast. It weighs over 300 pounds. It feels like an heirloom piece. Like, it's gonna be around for a long time, and I really hope I don't have to end up moving it too often. COVID-19 sucks. The lockdown has sucked, and I'm trying to find ways to make it suck less. Launching into a new project that I've never even attempted before was a great way to do that, and now I'm looking for other ideas. Or maybe I'll just build more stuff. Honestly, now I'm thinking I could really use a new coffee table. Rebel, I hope you're safe and healthy out there, and if you're not right now, I hope it gets better soon. I hope you're finding new ways to keep yourself entertained and maybe starting projects that you've kind of had in the background that you've wanted to do for a while but haven't been able to get around to. And that is all I've got for you today, Rebel. As a reminder, I write and publish an episode of Underrealm every single week on my Patreon. Even if you're just contributing $1 a month, you get to read new stories every week as I write them. So if you want to be one of those awesome and incredibly attractive individuals, click on the Patreon link in the description below or on your screen right now. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next Friday. Bye!